y'all? Welcome back. We're now on episode 24 of the walkthrough. So, after finishing up the Daylight Catacombs, as you see, the boss room is just crazy. And it turns into a wooded area. And when you get here, this is really wild. When you get here, we've used Torrent at the start, right? We're about to get invaded by a guy with madness hand. Alright, there's Torrent. So try to pull up Torrent, watch what happens. The spectral steed is frightened and cannot be summoned. So he's literally scared of this area. And this area, I told you guys, is one of my favorites in the entirety of the game. I really like it a lot. It's a pain in the ass. It could be quite difficult. There's one or two things here we have to do that, could be quite difficult. With that being said, I still really enjoyed it. It was so different. It was a lot of fun. It's almost like a horror movie in a way, you know what I mean? So I really do like it quite a bit. Now this is going to lead us down to our very last map fragment. Yep, very last map fragment. And this is the Abyssal Woods. It is a entire madness region. Entire madness region. I don't know the lore on this. I would like to, because it makes me feel like this is where all the madness shit came from. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is so heavily inflicted with madness. And on top of that, the guy here looks like the final boss. He looks like, he's called the Lord of Frenzy Flame. He looks like, he's the true Lord of the Frenzy Flame. I'll put it that way. But yeah, really cool area. Colorful at the same time. Dark. Very dark. Haunting music. Just really badass. Everything's gonna inflict madness on you. As I said last episode, we went ahead and we brung this up to +9. And I didn't know if it was strength or dex scaling. Turns out it's the same on those. Now +10 may change that, but most of your scaling is in faith. And I told you guys, I felt like, I remember the scaling being much higher in faith. So if you look here, with 60 faith, we're getting 198 plus 204 from your faith scaling. And then you got physical 198 plus 71, and that's with 70 dex, or 60 dex. So you're about getting a point for point on that. You know what I mean? So mainly a holy weapon. Low requirements for strength to dex. You're only at, 18 dex, 14 strength. So this is the maddening hand. And that's what we're going to get from fist weapon that does madness damage. Obviously for PvP. But I really like the heavy attack on it. Got the swipe. Oh, very good. Maybe not, but most likely. I hate dealing with assholes with weapons. Either way, there it is. So. As I mentioned, that gets you the maddening hand fist weapon that does madness buildup. So as you see, 53 plus your scaling, 63 plus your scaling for faith, and it actually scales in int, faith, dex, and strength. More of a strength weapon more than anything else, and probably faith. But yeah, you actually get scaling from 4 or 5 stats, which is just wild. Very few weapons do that. Sword of Night and Flame, Rolana's Twin Blades, the Maddening Hand. And there may be one more, maybe one of the Smith's Grip weapons. Like I said, everything is going to have madness. Everything. No matter what you face here, it's going to be doing madness build-up. Just lovely. There's going to be enemies here that can hurt you and you cannot hurt them. Now, if you parry them, you can hurt them. But that's it. That's the only thing that's going to do it. And for now, all we're doing is staying straight. As we got to get to our map, which is right there, Where's that blood off? Where's that blood off? Oh. Seems like it takes forever to get off. Nonetheless, very cool weapon. Winter lantern lie. Those of you know what we're about to be facing in here. To be honest, in my opinion, they're worse than the winter lanterns from Bloodborne. Much worse, I think. Those build up frenzy, but these build up madness, and you can't hit them. They one-shot you. They build you up with so much madness, you're just dead. And you don't have to kill them. You can just sneak past them, but it's highly worth killing them. Because we're going to get a talisman that's going to boost your damage while you're near madness. And we're in a whole madness zone. I don't need to tell you why that's going to be so good to have here. Now, before we go into the church gear side of creation, let's go and grab this item up here so we don't have to worry about it. You know, we already got it. We're good to go. Clarifying boluses. Probably not the worst idea to have here. You got all the cookbooks from the main game, you're able to craft everything. Even though we did 100% of the main game, I could have been more thorough about, you know, going through and getting every single cookbook, buying all that stuff up. You know, we got most of it, but not all of it. Oh, and that is a level. Okay. I didn't realize there was 2 here. I just knew there was a regular pickup for it. So, I think we're at level like 17. We're almost fully upgraded at this point, guys. Yeah, level 17. There's only 3 more levels to get. Truly phenomenal. Damage negations over 60 physical. This weapon is doing 1400. Just to show you guys something, I'm gonna take it right off, but I just want to show you guys the damage of this. If I were to equip that, that's an L ornament 3. 1600. I told you guys that thing's gonna be doing near 2000 AR end game. Just truly phenomenal. Alright, so after you got that, you rested up, we have the whole entirety of the map, as you guys see. Like, we have all of it. And we've mainly done all of it. The only thing that's left is this, and this. That's it. I mean, you know, the last Legacy dungeon, but we're about there. So, I went through notes. This place is so... You're in an open wood, right? And it's really hard to navigate what you've done and what you didn't. So for me to write down a note, like, oh, there's this, it's just too complicated. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of just work our way around everything. Probably just stay up, like, right here, about halfway, and just, you know, kind of swing wide to the left, then go around and make sure we got everything. It's just the best way. Make sure you don't miss anything. So all these little, that's a mound with a tree. Mound with a tree, mound with the trees, and there's little walkways in between. So it's really not that hard just to go through, but yeah. There's a few items here, not too much. I hope I don't miss anything. That's why I'm doing it this way. It's very possible. Now, this first mound, we need to get on up. And then most of the stuff's actually towards the castle anyways, like on the cliff. There's a cookbook here. We got to get the talisman from killing a winter lantern. Like I said, first mound's got something up here. And most of it's like just clarifying boluses, cookbooks, stuff like that. Runes, there's a few runes. Obviously what made me think of it. But yeah. Now there's a very specific winter lantern you have to kill to get the talisman. I used to think, because my first time coming here, it just so happened to be the one I had, you know, the one I killed, dropped the talisman, but when I was going through to do notes on the walkthrough, that's not the case. It's a very specific one. Regardless, we're going to take them all out so we don't have to worry about them. We're going to try. It's quite hard. You can only take them down with the parry. The parry timing is quite weird. As we go through, I would just kill everything, guys. Everything around you is building up madness. Alright, so it's the first mound, so we're just going to stick to the left, go around. not rushing to, but we are going to run a bit. We don't have torrent. I want to make sure we fit everything in this episode. This will be my last episode for the day. I have to go to work. As I mentioned in another episode, so we're doing the rest of this series before I go to work, and after I get home from work, I'm doing a few episodes of Black Myth Wukong every day. So, you know, my intention is split right now, but we're almost at the end of this, so now you just stick to your left, go all the way back. I'd say, well, in a few days we'll have all this stuff, guys. Alright, so we got the Ghost Glover at 7, we got the Rune, so we got the Book, so we got the Talisman. Alright. We're going to keep pulling up our map. As we get little sections cleared, it's the only true way to keep track of it. So like I said, we left the church, kind of circled around, went up on this mountain, we just stayed to the back left. So, I mean, if you guys want, you know, I guess I could just put markers everywhere to let you guys know where to go. But as you go through here, it's a little trickier than usual because it's not flat. I can put a marker up there, but if the marker isn't exact, you're going to go like, wait, it's high up, I can't get up there. So it's just not going to work out, right? So now we're just going to kind of go straight. And that's all we're doing, is going through and circling around shit. It's quite literally all we're doing, guys. Like I said, the markers just wouldn't translate, because what if there's item down here and then the marker lands up there, then you know you're getting the complete wrong spot. So instead, I'm just going to teach you kind of how to navigate it, you know? I feel like that'd be better, right? Still know where we're going and why. So it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Usually I can just kind of pull up the map and put markers up and say, hey, we're going here, this is why we're going here. But the Abysal Woods in particular, it just doesn't really work out that way. And I guess we're just going to kind of wrap around back to that side of Grace. Okay. But we do got to keep in mind, we have lower parts and higher parts. We got to get to them. Another winter lantern fly. There's your first winter lantern. We're about to try to take him out. If you have a small shield with parry, it's going to be best as the parry timings are better. We probably should have put golden parry on something before we took off. I mean, how far are we from that side of the bridge? Not bad with the run back beat. Not too bad. Let's go get ready for this. So, golden parry on a shield is going to give you the best parry timings, but also keeping a small shield with golden parry is really going to help you out. Looks like I got all mine in storage. I'm going to grab one real quick. And this is hands down, undoubtedly the best way to do this. Like, for sure, 100% doesn't come close. That one will probably do us good. I feel like, yeah, let's go with that one. Equip it. Like I said, small shields have better parry timing, and golden parry is going to truly help with that parry timing as well. Here's your sacred bucket. Check back up this way. Like I said, we want to deal with all the winter lanterns we can. Now, keep in mind, this shield does take chip damage. So, you know, blocking, you're going to take damage. But these guys hit you, you're fucked anyway. It doesn't matter. You're dead one hit every time. It's almost like Death Blight in that way. You know, as soon as the bar fills up, you're done for. Just kind of feel like it takes forever to run anywhere here. Oh god, they stack on damage so fast. and kill the ones you gotta kill. You know, you don't have to go through here and kill every enemy every time. I was gonna try to do it one shot, but I wasn't even thinking about the Winter Lantern not having parry and shield. Usually I will. Like personal playthroughs, I keep parries on shield, but for the walkthrough, I thought no skill would be better. Having everybody be able to get to their Aster 4 whenever they needed to. I just thought that would be more valuable. So we've been kind of adapting that playstyle a bit for the walkthrough, the base game, and the DLC. See that madness is filling up. In case you guys got turned around, like I know this place is a maze. We're just, you know, going right back where we were on your map. So leaving the church, there's that first big mound. You run all the way around it and to the, you know, the left side, the west side of it. There's your Winter Lantern. So what I like to do is just trigger them instead of hide from them, because they want you to kind of, in fact, from software left, right, crouch in the undergrowth. They want you to kind of sneak past them and all that. And like I said, only one specific one will drop the talisman. It's going to pop up, knock you down. You can dodge through it if you time it right. And let that madness go and fill up. You don't want to be interrupted. So there's the bandage. You don't want to be interrupted where you're trying to get the parry on. So now, there you go. Critical. You're going to be able to hit him every time. Now that you got that first critical, you can kind of just beat on him. Down. So H1's excitation, we got our talisman. So that's one of the bigger things we're trying to do here. That is now done. And besides that, honestly, we could damn near just run for the castle. There's a cookbook we could grab. And then some runes and some other things, but nothing real big, you know, that you're going to miss out on. Now we got that. You don't have to fight all these guys. Don't hit these. That's going to trigger them. You also cannot backstab these guys either. You keep that in mind. Do not do shit. I say fuck it, let's just take them all out. They don't. Oh, you got me up there. Yeah, so they don't respawn. What? I lived through it? 60 vigor for the plan. There's madness. There's two of them too. Dodge that shit. Come on, hurry. Nope. Every time it's really weird to press that. There should be a Stake of America. But yeah, the good thing about them, guys, is they don't respawn. So once you take them down once, they're gone. You know, they're not coming back. You're good to go. That's the only good thing about it. I don't know how many boluses we have, but instead of waiting that whole thing out, we could just cure the madness and then not have to wait for the madness to proc before we can get one off on them. But yes, the parry time is really weird. That's why I said small shield, golden parry. It's weird too, because everyone was talking about how hard these guys were my first playthrough. I literally went through here and got one shot every time. Got them every time, never died once to them. If you get your dodge time right, you can actually avoid that. Like I said, it's not too bad. My first time, I didn't use golden parry or none of that shit either. Swollen grape, just, you know, crafting item. Yeah, so I didn't use golden parry or a small shield my first time. I guess maybe, you know, doing a parry playstyle so much in that run, or just being decent at him. Yeah, I hit him first time every time, so I didn't have to deal with this. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be frustrating, you know, guys. It's a really weird timing, and if I can't get lined up like perfectly with their attack, I seem to miss it quite often. But yeah, it's pretty frustrating. Like I said, that's two down. That's two that's just not gonna spawn back in. You know, like God for, they're not gonna be back. Don't. How many of these guys are there? We might as well just hit the whole bottom, jump back. That's what we're going to do instead. We're just going to take this whole bottom half, and then we'll jump up here, and then just, kind of do the whole top half. Like I said, just kind of look on your upper levels, make sure you're not missing anything as you move forward. Having torrent would be quite nice. But it's just not an option, unfortunately. I almost forgot this other side of Grace too. So we kind of turned back around here. Now we could also grab this. And we should be able to go up. So we're not missing anything back in here. Right, yeah, we weren't going to do this part yet though. Wanted to get up, but we can't get up from here anyways. Yeah, we'll just stick with the plan. I think there's still 2 or 3 more winter lanterns. You don't have to kill everyone. You really just want to get the one, guys. That's the only one you want is, the exaltation charm. In fact, I don't even care about this that much. It should be at the bottom. There you go. Age 1's exaltation, madness in the vicinity, increases attack power. Like I said, it's a no-brainer of why we want to keep that on here, of all places, because the whole place is madness. So, it's a constant increase to attack power. You could also use things to proc madness on yourself to be able to get that boost if you're doing like a madness style playthrough. Where is he? Such a hard dodge. Oh, I don't know how we got that. We're glad we did. Another swollen grape. There it is. Okay. So we got that. I know you can't really see nothing over here either. I don't think there's anything else over here. Like I said, in general, in this whole big open area, there's only a few items, guys, and most of it is clarifying bolts. You got the talisman, you're going to get the cookbook, and 1 or 2 rune items. That's it. So if you guys don't want to do this stuff, you don't care about the talisman or the cookbook, you can literally just run straight to the other side and not have to worry about it. Try to get turned around. Alright, now we're about to the bottom corner. That's what we want, because then we know, hey, we already got half of it done. Then we just jump back to the top, hit the top half, get to the castle. There's going to be more of those kind of mage, they're faith users, but they're like mage guys. They cast the golden arcs, walk around the big staff. So we're going to have to face those guys back here too. I'll bring that up because we'll be running into them before too much longer. In fact, there's one right there. I don't know what the hell they're called. But they go down easy enough. There's nothing up there. So, we're working our way to this back little corner here, guys. It's going to kind of be uphill. I say kind of because it's like uphill and downhill, and you're kind of doing both, you know what I mean? All the way across, take him out, them out. There's also a couple of these guys in the bottom area too. It stacks up so much damage for fucking light attack. Good lord. This book map again to show you guys. So all this is good. Kind of just taking us to the top portion of the areas we already did. So in case you're wondering how to get up there, you gotta kind of run all the way to the bottom of the map to get up here. I mean, because you gotta remember, we don't have torrent, right? So you just gotta navigate it in a different manner to be able to reach all this stuff. And there we go. That's what we're after. So Mad Craftsman's Cookbook. So before you get that, all the items we've been getting here, winter lantern flies and all that shit is just kind of meaningless. That's the drop down we want. And this takes us to the castle. Slowly but surely. Now there are going to be more winter lanterns on the way to the castle. I call it a castle. I mean it is. It's like an old mansion type thing. It's one of the areas you've seen on the trailer for the DLC. The I said kind of remind me of a spookier version of the Albinerics. When you see the old wooden buildings and shit. So we have everything of actual note. There's a few more like loose loops around here. But I would like to go ahead and get us over here, get this side of Grace. Then we'll take the top path and do the run around. As far as this goes, I can't remember any other items over here. They're nothing too crazy. Look at this shit. It's fucking spooky, isn't it? Alright, here's your castle doors. We have to proceed through here. Like I said, there's no really, honestly guys, there's no reason to backtrack. There isn't at all. You'll see. We're going to do it. Just so everyone knows we're not missing nothing crazy. Midra's Manse.
No closer.
Yes, it is as creepy as you think, I assure you. So, up top. But you gotta remember, to get up top here, you gotta work to the bottom. And, you know, you're up on a hill that leads down into this area, right? So now that we have done all this, well, really, we've done all of this. All of it. The only thing we didn't really check out was like above here, so we can do that real quick. Jump over to the Abyssal Wood side of Grace. As I stated, guys, this is less for me and more for you guys, just so you see that we didn't really miss anything. Like I said, it's a really weird place to navigate. And if I did miss something, it's either going to be something small or it's going to be something I never found, because I've been through this, you know, about 4 times now, the entirety of the DLC, with notes and personal playthroughs. Now, I've never found nothing of note besides the cookbook. Or kind of getting turned around. Besides the cookbook and the talisman, that's the only things I found in my playthroughs. And the notes didn't change that. We went through, and I really thought I did a good job on dissecting this place. But there could be, you know, some runes or something like that. So, up here, that's kind of where we came in, but this is an upward version. Upward area of where we came. It's like right above where you first come in at, above the road. And you see, it kind of just brings you back around. You see what I'm saying? So there's nothing else going on here. There was one thing I remember, but I don't remember nothing there. It's like a little valley with a couple of those guys walking around, and you know what? We're only 30 minutes in. Yeah, we'll wait to Midra's Manse next episode. I was going to say, you know what, I'll just check this out in between episodes and get some good notes on it and stuff like that. But since I gotta get to work, I don't have much time anyways. Might as well just do it together right now. Yeah, I can't remember anything else like really important to get to. And I just brought us all the way back around to the church. Top portion. I guess we can kind of run to Elder's Hovel area. Now, Elder's Hovel is actually above us, but just where that icon is on the actual map. You know what I'm saying? Let's put like a marker over here to guide us. For one, we still have that guy we didn't deal with. I want to say he's the last one, or there may be one more. Nope. That dodge always evades. We did awesome with this though, guys. We've only missed one parry the whole time. Like I said, weird timing, but all in all, this area has went much smoother than I thought it would. I'm not afraid to admit that. I did not see this area going this smooth. Not at all. So, I think we did pretty good with it, if you ask me. This would be the only other area I could possibly think we haven't been that we could have missed something. There's the Stake of America, other Winter Lanterns. Now I jinxed myself since I wanted to talk that shit, and this dude's probably about to fuck me up. Oh, too early here. It says lizard timing. That's how it typically go. You can expect that one shot. I don't know how we lived through it the one time, but we did. And honestly, just to be thorough, we could probably just, try to take these assholes out. You want to keep these guys separated. Yeah. I will say, if you're struck with madness, their attacks won't hit you. It's alright. I'll take one death in between each one, that's fine. So, going through the entirety of the Abyssal Woods with 3 deaths so far, I'd call that a win. It's honestly, it's not even hard for the Maddening Hand to kill you. It's not hard for the rats to kill you. It's not hard for the, Faith dudes to kill you. And it's really easy for these guys to kill you too, so, 3 deaths, 4 deaths, that's not bad at all, 3. No, time is off. Oh, and I even used a bolus, bro. So you're slipping, brother. Alright, so now we got them all. So like I said, 3 deaths to the whole entirety of the Abyssal Woods. I will take that any day of the week. Any day of the week. Okay. So I do believe when we hit the top corner, we didn't actually hit the lower portion. We hit the higher portion, so this works out. Yeah, there's a whole other side of grace I missed. I don't remember that in my notes. I may have not found it, to be completely honest with you guys. Now, you guys see how this place is set up. I may not have found this. But, like I said, there's nothing really around. We're going to go uphill on this side and then uphill on the other side. I think we're good here. If you guys have found something I didn't, please let me know in the comments, and we'll be sure to let everyone know about it, Okay, so there was a whole nother cookbook I missed. I don't know I missed that. Well, important thing is we found it together. So it's still covered in the walkthrough. It's not like we missed anything. But it's unfortunate I missed this. I must have every time got comfortable with hitting the top portion uphill and thinking that was it. You know what I mean? It's really weird though. I'm glad we got it, you know. But yeah, I just can't believe I actually missed it. Before I call this place crazy, but like I said, the way it's set up, y'all, it's wild. So now we went over that hefty frenzied pot. That's the one I knew about. I didn't see the other ones coming because I guess, you know, I thought, you know, the main game had all those pots, but now I think about it, there was no frenzied pot in the main game. So I guess it's just a way to make sure you got all of it. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and jump over to Mance Hall. Got 20 minutes left. I do got to get to work soon, but might honestly be able to fit this shit in here. At least up to a certain point. I welcome you, oh uninvited guest, but must I warn, as you venture and head the woods, or heed the words of our Lord, pretty much, approach not the madness, less easy come. So this is locked. It's gonna be a shortcut. What you want to do is go over to the painting, smack that. And we're gonna have a pretty elite guy here to deal with. I've never tried parrying these guys. I wonder how that will go. Not good. Not good at all. God, his timing's so weird. Okay, get used to this moveset. We're going to have to deal with that a lot in the last race. Okay, asshole. I should have been parrying these guys the whole time. What the hell is wrong with me? Because they're hard. Yeah. That's what I get, fucking up the shit out of my comfort zone. I mean, like the Crucible Knights in the main game, I make them look stupid with parries, you know, but these guys, for some reason, never crossed my mind. And that's probably because I've been going with the whole no skill on the shield play style, you know what I mean? He is not the only one. I think there's at least one more of these guys. Come on! Come on! I'm about done with the parries. Hit the one, it felt great. Haven't hit it once. Oh, shit. Okay. One last try, y'all forgive me. I'm getting this bastard. Told you. Take them 200,000 runes real quick. Okay, just a weird timing. Okay. Backtrack a bit. This room. You notice, you know, these guys are a little higher level. I'm saying that because, you know, we're not one-shotting them anymore, right? Torch diary, that's a little bit of lore. A discarded page ripped from a diary bearing a passage written in a tremulous hand. I touched him, but only once. When he thrust his staff in my face, I brushed it aside. It was then that I touched him, the aging untouchable, talking about Midra. I missed this my first time too, it's so stupid, but you could actually jump up these. I didn't even look up, even notice that the crafting item was up there. I don't know, really don't know how, looking back on it now. Quite a few things I missed the first time. I really thought, I was like, oh, it's so thorough, there's no way. And I found like 10,000 things. This guy above us, up here, he has a consumable he can throw out. And that's what it does. He throws it once, and it'll just fire off and fire off and fire off forever, it seems like. So do be careful with them. If you have a range option of the best, if not, we will be getting to them sooner rather than later. So for now, don't worry about them. Oh, this time is so weird. Come on. But we were doing so good. Alright, we're done with the parrot, y'all. We got the guy that seemed like the harder guy, but this guy's just going ape shit on us, so, I'll let that lie. Go back to my shit. Do you have to fight this guy every time? Son of a biscuit. Damn sure do. Oh shit. It's like telling me, hey, Brendan, it's time to wrap it up. I say no. We could do it. Counterwork is fine for me. Takes more of them to actually break stances, but still. Same thing, we're just gonna run past these guys. Yeah, this asshole. Yeah. Definitely tired of his shit. Alright, just kind of work our way past them guys. We're going to go behind a bookshelf, pull a lever. There is another guy around here. There he is. Alright, just head behind the bookcase, pull the lever. And that's going to move this here. Go back to the ladder. Now we can get on up top. So that guy fired all that crazy shit. We could actually get to him if you don't have, a ranged option. We also get to some other stuff as well. I beg you stop. Haven't I taken enough? Are we not brethren common in our line? And yet you offer only cruelty. I ask, what crime did great Bidra commit? run around, y'all. Grab your stuff. Surging Frenzy Flame. That's what he was using. Yeah, how many we did pick up? Like 6, 4. Yeah, so we just picked up 4 total. Okay, so I'm gonna take this on up. There's really not that much left of this place. You're probably halfway through it. Go across here. We're gonna get to the room on the right first. Clear this, then go get our side of grace. No, no. It's alright. I think the dual wielding would do us more justice in that room. Remember there's a handful of rats, but I don't remember there being that damn many. I thought there's like just 3 in the big one. Just do it again. I guess we could just run forward, get inside of Grace, and turn back around. That would probably be smarter to help people out. So if they get killed or if they fall down like I did, not have to worry about the big ass run back. Not a big ass run back for it's just an inconvenient one. That's Midra screaming like a weirdo. And he's a weird boss. Extremely fun boss. Extremely so. But very, very, very weird. But firstly, jump in here. Okay. Unlocked much. This room is a tremendous pain in the ass. It's also probably because we already went in there once and aggroed all of them. I thought I heard something. Yeah, see, now they're not aggro. Much easier thing. Once you get all their attention, you know, different story. Alright, so let's go and push forward. I wanted to see drop down, wasn't it? No, probably not this room. I swore there's something on top of one of the bookcases. May be wrong. Alright, so this room is pretty much getting towards the end of it. Wait, didn't we need to? Yeah, let's jump back up. Not when I'm spamming shit. Okay, run. Jump. Grab that. Now you can't jump that. So that bookcase is going to slide out, helping you hit that gap. You do need to get down, but might as well since you're right here. Jump right here. Grab that. Really, really, really big guy up there. The little guy. First, we need to get something here. Get him. Get him. Just make sure you ignore that ladder. This should be our shortcut back at the start. Go. Now, go over here. smack this painting. Work our way on up. And work our way on up. It takes forever. And there's your lever, so that's inside that bookcase. Then you can just kind of run, jump back off, run, hit that cap. Now we have access to the rest of it, bringing it all around. Like I said, we're almost to the end of it. We clear, this guy, grab the item, drop down, beat that guy, and then just get to the boss. Or no, that was the item. That's Nanya's torch. The thing causes madness build up and does fire damage. Yeah, so fire damage causes madness build up, but it's actually a torch. It's pretty wild. I was fucking around with it in my first playthrough. I was definitely dealing with the big guy first, guys. Take him out. Go back into this room, and that's just gonna lead you down behind the bookshelf. Down there. Then you need to take it. We've already done all that stuff. We're going up here, get another side of grace. Oh, we gotta get past the room first, but we're like I feel like you got it right here. You don't have to tank through all those attacks, but I feel like they don't do the most damage, so why not? Now make sure you grab the side of grace first, then run, jump, just in case you fall, Alright. Nope, wrong one. Now we're up to the boss fight. But we are going to wrap up here. Like I said, got to get my ass on to work. So, boss is right in here. I would highly suggest something to break poise. And we got some options. I'll make sure, like I said, usually after work, I've been working on the Let's Play for Black Myth Wukong, but we'll do one more episode today to get all this stuff out to you guys. And then, we'll go over boss strategies and stuff like that. So moving forward, next episode, we're going to take out Medra. We're going to knock out the Jagged Peak, get some cool quest items, and then, we're into the end games. Like I said, be surprised if there's even 5 episodes left. Either way, y'all stay tuned, and we will be back here shortly for more Shadow of the Erdtree.